All right, so let's just dive into this video. We're going to be reacting to every single video generated by Sora on OpenAI's website. If you don't know what Sora is yet, it's an AI model created by OpenAI, the company that made ChatGPT, which basically creates videos from text prompts, except it doesn't suck like every other one out there. So let's get into it. All right, here's our first. I would not be able to tell that this was generated by AI. Okay, so we've got a scene switch up now, extreme close-up. If you look at the lips and stuff a little bit, maybe you can tell that it's AI generated, but the amount of detail here, and it gets a little bit fuzzy, I guess, as you get closer, but the amount of detail here is crazy. Okay, let's move on to the next clip. All right, so we've got woolly mammoths. Yeah, I don't know what to say about this. I would not be able to get this clip on my own, so the fact that you can generate it with AI is pretty crazy. Now, next, pretty crazy that you can pick the format that something was shot in. Okay, now we've got our first drone video. This is nuts. Like, I've looked at AI generated drone videos, and this one is by far the most realistic. Now, this is what I would be most concerned about if I was an animator. Like, this looks unbelievable. Okay, moving on to paper craft of marine life. Yep, that's insane. Again, animators, I would be kind of worried. The fact that you can just generate this using AI, putting in some text prompts. Okay, next up we've got this freaky looking bird. I'm not going to read that prompt, but yeah, looks cool, I guess. Our first vertical piece of content. I don't know how long this one is, so I'm just going to go ahead and skip it. This is sick. This is probably one of the best use cases of AI, creating stuff like this that's otherwise like impossible. Literally pirate ships sailing in coffee, and the quality looks insane. This is something I would use AI for. Very simple prompt here, just a dude sitting on a piece of cloud reading a book. Looks like it was perfectly filmed. There's no chance you could tell this is AI. This is just crazy, crazy good. Okay, we've got a historical footage of California during the gold rush. Looks accurate to me, except we didn't have drones back then, but good way to send drones back in time, I guess. Yep, this is cool. All right, so now we've got a close-up view of a glass sphere, Zen garden looking thing. Looks like it's a toy character in there doing his whole Zen garden thing. That's crazy. Okay, extreme close-up of a woman. I think that's the Marrakesh detail is not important, but this is hyper-realistic. Looks good to me. 70 millimeters. There's accurate depth of field. The image is super sharp. It looks cinematic. Another animation. This looks like it was a Disney movie or a trailer for a Disney movie. Yeah, this would be concerning if you were an animator. I'm not kidding. Okay, beautiful homemade video showing the people of. I don't want to get that wrong, so I'm just not gonna say it. In 2056, shot with a mobile phone camera. So again, you can pick your format. It doesn't really look like it's the year 2056. I would expect 2056 to look a lot more futuristic. Got another animation here. And this is insane how good this looks. Like, I don't know anything about animation or how long it would take an animator to do that, but yeah. Super long prompt on this one. Not really that crazy of a shot. I'm not that interested in this shot, but cool. I don't have to go out and buy like 30 TVs. I can just recreate this if I wanted to have different movies playing on different screens. Okay, back to the animation. Super long prompt, but again, looks straight as if it was out of Disney. And that is the crazy part. Again, super long prompt, but these are the videos that would concern me as like an FPV drone pilot, because it's not easy to follow a car, a Jeep, or a truck or whatever using a drone, especially FPV. Sometimes you got to find a good vantage point, or you got to sit in the car, which makes you queasy, and yeah, that's tough. Yeah, this looks hyper realistic. I've been on trains in Japan, and that's what they look like. Drone camera circling around a beautiful historical church. Super long prompt, but this looks 100% real. This is nuts. I don't know if I have enough time to read that prompt and see where this is from, but it feels like somewhere that you would go in Europe, right? Like this is a very accurate drone shot. Okay, we've got a large orange octopus, bottom of the ocean. I would never be able to dive that deep, so yeah, I guess if I want to dive into aquatic videography or filming animals under the sea, I can do that. Okay, another long prompt, but this is basically a video of a bunch of paper airplanes, I guess mimicking um, what it looks like to be a bird. But yeah, that is pretty crazy. Okay, now we've got a cat waking up its owner. The person and the cat look so real, and that's the crazy part. Like generally when you make something with AI, just like this video right here of like animals or peoples or things like that, it looks real janky. These look 100% real. Again, we've got more people. This is a video of the Chinese Lunar New Year celebration with a Chinese dragon. Like, I don't know what's AI about this. This looks 100% real. This is a tour of an art gallery with many beautiful works of art in different styles. Yeah, this I don't know how to distinguish this from reality and AI. This looks exactly how it would if it was filmed on a camera. Okay, now this is the video that scared me the most from all the trailers because the level of detail, like the snow falling, leaves, like the drone shot turning into a follow shot. This is like an incredibly difficult shot to capture. Like you need everything to go right. And like look at that, I just passed over the tree. Okay, so we got a stop motion animation of a flower. This would take forever to create. Like if you want to do this yourself, okay, this is the sickest shot that I've seen so far. And look at how simple the prompt is. The story of a robot's life in a cyberpunk setting. Like this is a movie. Like this could literally, like I would go watch this on the screen. Like I'm already intrigued. This looks so sick. I think this video is long and I don't really have anything more to say about it, but I wanted to keep watching that. Okay, this I've also seen. The prompt is long, so I won't read it, but this is hyper realistic. Again, like all the details in the beard, the glasses, like the eyes, like the focus is so realistic. Like not everything is super sharp, but enough of it is in focus and it looks so real. Yeah, that was one of my favorite shots. Okay, now this one is like a minute long, so we're not going to watch this one, but I'll read the prompt quickly. It's just a beautiful silhouette animation showing a wolf howling at the moon, feeling lonely until it finds its path. So it's basically like a 1-minute story, and we're not going to watch the whole thing, but this is crazy. Like this is a really good showcase of like Sora and like what it can do. You can write an entire story about a wolf finding its pack with a simple text prompt like this. Like I don't know how long this will take an animator to create, but the fact that it can do this, and I don't know how long it takes. I don't have any timing numbers on how long it takes for Sora to work, but this is just nuts. Yeah, we're not gonna watch this till the end, but amazing. All right, so if you ever wondered what New York looked like submerged underwater with a bunch of fish of different kinds, this is what it would look like. And you don't need any animation or After Effects skills or anything like that to create this. You just gotta tell Sora that this is what you want, and it's gonna create it. That's insane. Okay, so we've got a dog, looks like a litter of golden retrievers playing in the snow. I don't know what to say. This looks like it was shot on a Canon or Sony camera, probably not an Nikon, but this again looks hyper realistic, super accurate. You'd never be able to tell that this is AI. Okay, so OpenAI did also release some videos showing the weaknesses of Sora. So apparently this one here creates a physically implausible motion sometimes. So that's why the dude is running backwards on a treadmill that's moving forward. That's kind of yeah, that'll mess with your mind. But yeah. Okay, this one, the weakness is animals or people can spontaneously appear, especially in scenes containing many entities. So yeah, you'll see some dogs are just appearing in the middle there. Okay, the weakness here is an example of inaccurate physical modeling and unnatural object morphing. Uh-oh, I see the ball went through. Okay, and over here, the example, watch it again, because I'm not 100% sure what's happening here, but all right, and that's it. Those are all the generations by Sora, OpenAI's new model. First impressions, that is insane. I can't believe that AI has gotten to the point that we can make that. Sora is by far the best model I've seen, and I'm interested to see what it's like once you actually play around with it. But yeah, excited to see what rolls out of this. That's it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, keep creating.